everybody. I hope you're all well on this quiet Saturday. I took the dogs out at about 6 a.m. and the wind was howling, but it was not cold. A morning chill, but I did not even have to tie up my gown. Then I made tea, had a bath, got dressed, took the rubbish out, went out to buy bread, all with only tracksuit pants and a long-sleeved t-shirt. No jersey or jacket, but now at midday it is almost completely overcast and cold. Strange weather we are having. 3 seasons in one day. Now look, I love cold weather. I always feel so secure and cozy inside and looking out. It is also the time where I'm most grateful for what I have, and I thank God for the ability to work and provide for myself, that even through hardships, He opened doors for me and provided opportunities. Yes, I am a winter person. I was born in winter, love long coats and thick, long jerseys, woolly socks and cozy lined boots. Summer is work. You have to shave and cream your legs, paint your toenails, iron your dresses and blouses, and within 10 minutes you are perspiring again and feeling grotty and grimy all over again. I do not like wind though, and today's wind blows through every crack, and dare you go outside, you have to be ready to chew sand. Okay, enough of the weather. Let's talk about yesterday's drama. I took my daughter to our old town, and when I got back, I wanted to WhatsApp her and tell her I'm home safely, just to find that I am banned from WhatsApp. Banned for what? I use WhatsApp because I'm on the school's WhatsApp groups, and WhatsApp call my mother, my daughter in Canada, and my friend in England. I have a few other people on WhatsApp, like my brother, another friend, and our estate agent. Nothing at all nefarious. So why would I be banned? I got hold of the support and they told me that it appears I was trying to extract information. Huh? What? I have no clue what they were talking about. What information? I know everyone who's on my WhatsApp and I have their phone numbers anyway. I send a message back and half an hour later they advised that it was a login from a different phone. Well, I only have one phone, a Samsung. My LG phone, which I loved, is now in pieces and has not been charged in months, as it will not charge anymore. But never mind, long story short, they found that it's clearly not my phone or any other phone in my household which somehow cloned my WhatsApp and using it's a different number, but they're still using my WhatsApp, the cover and the intro and everything else as me. Now, guys, I do not understand how it is done or even how it is possible. They have now found the cell phone number responsible, but cannot say whose number it is. My brother says if it's not a contract phone, it is absolutely pointless and a waste of time to even try and find the person, as the person can be in Timbuktu for all we know and routing through a local network. All things which does not make any sense to me whatsoever, but maybe it does to you. Anyway, I uninstalled WhatsApp on my phone now, so when my daughter is home again, we'll sort something out. My grandson suggested I use his old phone for things like WhatsApp and social media so that the number is not linked to anything personal like my bank or any of my other personal business. Now, I'm really angry. This is the second time someone tried such a scam through WhatsApp. The previous time, people on my WhatsApp list and some subscribers received messages from me giving a number and saying they should contact me via WhatsApp. Well, it wasn't me, as they soon found out when this person tried to sell them Bitcoin. Now, I was in Canada at the time and could not get help from police or anyone until the number was traced to a town and a person in the United States. It was then dealt with by the High Commission and very swiftly, as any such actions by an American citizen across borders is a federal offense. So I've not decided whether I'm going to go the whole hog again or just get another separate SIM card and carry on with life. I really do not have the time at the moment to go through all the drama again. I have fairly good antivirus and anti-hacking protection, and sooner or later these idiots will realize that neither I nor my associates, who are as old as I am or even older, have anything much of value, certainly not thousands of dollars just waiting for the taking. At the moment, after paying transfer fees on the house, the money in my bank account would not even be worth their effort and time. The darn idiots. They should have tried 6 months ago. Anyway, I have a feeling it is the same idiot and or his cohorts. Not that I think they want to steal, but I think they want to steal information so they can contact the people and sell them Bitcoin. Anyway, as I said, my friends have to think twice before buying a bread, never mind buying Bitcoin. Okay, so if it is the same person, then buddy, you better be careful and not think because he got a warning from the feds 3 years ago, he's now off the hook and with a clean slate. Him and his wife or girlfriend or daughter or whatever, I'm only guessing because the number was registered to the same surname, but with a female first name. Well, anyway, you guys are not off the hook. I'm told the FBI has a long memory, and I still have the reference or case number in case they have forgotten. I can always remind them. Anyway, I'm not sure whether it's the same people. I'm just saying, if it is, be careful. But this time, I may let it pass because I am indeed too busy for their shit. But at some point, I or someone else will take time out of their busy schedules and send these scammers to prison. Enough is enough. Anyway, guys, you put yourself out in the public domain and these things will happen sooner or later. So there is no point in even being upset. I just miss talking to my friend Kathy this weekend. I mean, we can spend 1 to 2 hours on a WhatsApp call over a weekend. And my daughter in Canada usually send photographs on a Sunday afternoon about showing all their weekend activities. But it's one weekend in my life. I will indeed sort things out next week. And the new number will only strictly go to a handful of select people, and that is it. Anyway, so what is up in the royal world? Not much, I'm afraid. Buckingham Palace is getting ready for a brief meeting between William, Harry and Charles in May. And although William had been fighting against such a meeting, it appears, or the word is, that he will not be given a choice. I'm trying to find out what the meeting will be about or what they are likely to talk about, but either no one knows or they are not saying. All my contact is saying is that the meeting will be short, half an hour to 45 minutes at Buckingham Palace, and that it will be more of a formal meeting than a friendly family meeting. Well, so there is that. If I find out more, I will share it with you. Harry's Sentebale charity is hosting its first benefit auction at Sotheby's, and bidding will begin on the 11th of April and will end on the 25th. Now, I had a look at the artwork on display and recognized some of the artists' names, and must admit there are one or two pieces I wouldn't mind having. But I'm afraid my days of collecting art is long, long gone. I have a few really good and really maybe worth a penny pieces which I bought when I was much, much, much younger, and when we still got those bonuses at the end of the year. I also have a few pieces gifted to me due to having worked with so many artists over the years. And I even have pieces which, after many years, 10, 14 years, still need framing, or where frames have broken because it was boxed up for so long. Yes, my dear friends, I have come a long, long way to where I am now. A life lived with many adventures, a lot of joy and a lot of heartache and trauma. Anyway, back to art. I actually need your advice or need to milk your brains. And this is a rather interesting dilemma, I think. As you may have gathered, I have not really been settled for a long, long time. Well, not since I sold my house in 2014. 10 years in which a lot of my stuff had remained in bubble wrap, in boxes, and now for the first time in 10 years, these boxes are opened up. And my dilemma relates to art. I was always involved in some creative endeavor or another, and partook in a multitude of events, and my favorite form of therapy had always been writing or drawing. Periodically, I would partake in a group exhibition, but I never had much appetite for the elitism, jealousy, or even the mental illness of some of the artists. Nor did I like the superior attitude of some of the curators or the big commissions they took. So at some point, it just became too expensive to have stuff professionally framed and to spend money to travel to these exhibitions, etc. When one of the galleries where I did exhibit my work from time to time closed down, that was it for me. However, I'm born with a pen or a pencil or paintbrush in my hand. I cannot think or concentrate without drawing or scribbling, and I go through phases. Then I paint in oils, then I paint more classic stuff, then I blotch more modern things, then I do intricate pencil drawings, then crazy ink drawings, then I go over to water paint. Whatever I feel like. But so it accumulated until now. Just as an example, I know I went through a black ink phase, and I knew there was a file of these ink drawings somewhere, but I nearly fell off my chair when my daughter started taking one file after another out, and I was confronted with likely 100 or more of these A4 intricate ink drawings. Now let's forget about the many water paint artworks and all the rest. That is a topic for another day. But what on earth do I do with all these A4 drawings? Do I make a bonfire or do I turn them into something? And if I turn them into something, what do I turn it into? I honestly don't know what to do with it. If it wasn't for the hours and hours of work, the hundreds of rands for fine liners, etc., which went into it, I would say bye-bye and clear my conscience and some space. But could I? Should I? Perhaps I should scan some of them and print them on T-shirts or on greeting cards, or frame a few of the best ones, put them in similar frames and the right decor, and a grouping of them will look good. But do people still use greeting cards? And who on earth buys art these days? I don't know, you guys. Do any of you have some creative ideas? I need to start getting my act together, start clearing out some of my shit. I can't keep creating and hoarding. I won't stop writing and drawing and tinkering and gluing. So I have to clear out some of the older rubbish to make way for the newer rubbish. So I'm sending out an SOS to all you creatives. Come up with some ideas, please. I beg you. At least for these hundreds of ink drawings. We'll talk about the rest some other day. Okay, guys, this wasn't much of a royal talk today. But you know, we all need a break sometimes. Let our brains and emotions rest for a while. But I'll be back on the royal track very soon. Well, as soon as tomorrow, if all goes to plan. So until then, please take good care of yourselves. Bye.